Hello, everybody, and welcome to. It's so many places I'm streaming this place. I guess you could say welcome to Carl's Conversations. Welcome to Heart for the Community. Welcome to Enough, and wherever else I may be streaming this. I got lost in so many places for streaming it, but welcome anyway. We are here today to talk about the King George Juneteenth celebration, which is coming up on Saturday, May 18th at the historic Mount Bethel Retreat Center in King George, Virginia. We are going to have an absolute ball. Now, I got two people here with me today who are going to help me to get some details out to you. There is my brother from another mother, Pastor Lee Moore, and good to see you, sir. And my wife, Tisha, she's on with us. Listen, y'all go ahead and start tagging some folks because some people may have forgotten that we're going to be on at this hour, and we found that Sundays at 6 p.m. is a good hour to do social media. I just gave y'all some free game there, some free game. But anyway, we're going to be talking about this tremendous celebration. I'm excited. There is so much going on. I've been to Juneteenth celebrations before, but to be quite honest with you, I don't know if I've been to one that has this much excitement and this many activities. It is mind blowing. And so I'm going to let some of the experts speak to you. I have Miss Debbie Ullah with us. She is handling all of our vendors, and I'm sure she's probably honcho on two or three other things that I don't even know about yet. And then for y'all who don't know, the mayor of the Rappahannock region, Mr. Gary Holland, is with us. He has done a tremendous job with being pretty much in charge of organizing this tremendous event. So we're going to get some details out the way. First of all, like I said to the audience, and I've got this information scrolling at the bottom of your screen, and I hope that I'm all the way right. We're going to be going on Saturday, June 18th, from 12 noon till 6 p.m. And y'all listen, if you have not been to the historic Mount Bethel Retreat Center in King George, you're talking about a picturesque place. We're going to be right on the water. Oh my God, it is a beautiful, beautiful area. And we got some of everything going on. A car show, a bike show, Mr. and Miss Juneteenth. We've got stuff for the children. We've got food trucks. We've got vendor tables for only $35. It is amazing. So I'm going to open it up. There she is. Princess, how you doing, my friend? Excuse me, Princess Frenchie. I mixed her first and last names up. Gary, going to ask you to start, if you don't mind, just to give us some background and details on this event, sir.
Got it. Hey, thanks, Carl. Thanks everybody for joining. One thing just to make clear, the way Carl said that about the vendor tables, as he was describing what was going on, may have sounded like it's $35 to attend. It's free to attend. The vendors, we're asking the vendors for $35 so they can set their business up and sell their merchandise or services. But it is free for the community. So I wanted to make that point real quick. Real quick, one thing that I found over the last couple of years since Juneteenth was made a holiday nationally, as a lot of people still don't know what it is. So just as we start out, Juneteenth is June 19th is the actual holiday, is the actual day, is June 19th. June 20th is the national holiday. We're celebrating it on June 18th because that's a Saturday. And it just seems to make a little more sense. But Juneteenth is the day where the final enslaved Africans were notified by the army that slavery was over, and that was June 19th, 1865. For those of you that know your history, you know that slavery was abolished in 1863. So there were 2 years that transpired where there were an awful lot of enslaved Africans still in the bondage as far west as Texas. And when these final enslaved Africans were notified, that's when slavery officially is true in this state. Juneteenth has been celebrated for a long time. It's just the rest of the country has finally caught up with it. So that's what Juneteenth is really all about. As Americans, this event that took place June 1965. So that's what the holiday is all about, and it's not just about.
You must be on Route 1 in Stafford because your audio is in and out.
Yeah, no, Maryland, in Maryland. So hopefully it's a little bit better now. But we're going to have, as Carl mentioned, a lot of things going on. We're going to have the 23rd.
Hey, Gary, I'm going to hold you up right there. Your audio, we've lost quality. So I'm going to hold you up and I'm going to ask Debbie to share some information with us and maybe you can get to a little better place. All right, stand by just a moment. Hey, Debbie, thank you for joining us this evening. I know that you are in charge of the vendor tables and maybe a couple other things. If you can tell us exactly what's going on in your area of responsibility for this event.
Sure. Also, I'm sure Gary, I'm going to I have a draft agenda here and I know I want to fill in a few things that he wasn't able to share, but thank you so much. Hello, everyone. I'm Debbie. I work with Gary on a couple of events. Juneteenth last year was the first one that I had the pleasure of attending and I helped with the parking. So this year is a little different. I am helping to coordinate the vendor tables and the food trucks. Like Gary was saying, it is free for the community to come. But if calling our vendors, if you're interested in coming in and selling your product, it's only $35, which is extremely inexpensive for all the chances of getting some sales for your business. And food trucks are free. So if you're out there and you own a food truck and you want to come there and bless us with some of your delicious food, it's free for you to come there and set up, and you can charge your fee for the event for the people to come and enjoy your food. I just ask that you reach out to me. Since there's no charge for the food, it might be difficult for me to keep track. So I would like for everyone to reach out to me via, I don't know how you want to put this on there. I don't know if I want to share my phone number, but Messenger or Facebook, or I can share my phone number. You can reach out to me, and so that I can at least get you on the list to reserve your space. And then the vendors will be paid their fee through Cash App, which we can share also near the end if there are any vendors are interested. And as of right now, I'm not sure. There may be a slight chance that somebody might get to hear a little voice from me. I might sing the Black National Anthem. We're thinking about that. So if I can get up a nerve to sing that a cappella, you might get the chance to hear that. But
I was about to say, you know all the famous singers. Every time I turn around, I see you in a picture with somebody. So
yes, I love music. I love music. I grew up in the church, and I grew up with a singing family. I always was in the background, but I do have some very talented family members, and I love live events. So any chance I can get out, I'm out and about. And this event here, I'm just really looking forward to being in this venue. I've never been to Bethel Retreat Center. And so I'm just very excited to see what the venue looks like. And I'm sure I'll be helping not only with the vendors, the food trucks, parking, or whatever Gary needs help with. And thank you so much for sharing the Cash App. This is the Cash App. If you're interested in purchasing a table, it's $35 per table. And like I said, the food trucks are free.
Wonderful. That is good information. I want to say that again. Remember, if you are a prospective vendor, if you want to bring your products out, or maybe you want to set up an information table, however you do what you do, please contact Debbie Ullah. And if you look at her name, the way it's spelled right here, her name tag, if you go to Facebook, you'll find her. Can I also find you on Instagram under that name?
Yes, I prefer Facebook. It's Debbie Reynolds Ullah.
Okay.
If you would like to send me an email, it could be debbieullah0@gmail.com.
Okay, say that one more time.
debbieullah0@gmail.com.
All right, I think I got it. All right, I'm going to show that up here for you all. That's debbieullah0@gmail.com.
Yes,
you can reach out to her that way if you are a vendor. All right. You can also reach out to her by finding her on Facebook, Debbie Reynolds Ullah. You can find her there. And I'm going to put this Cash App information up again. If you Cash App $35 to shout $shoutenough99, make sure you have either your name or your business name in that memo line. That way she can record it. She keeps a running spreadsheet, and I sure do thank God for Debbie for keeping that spreadsheet.
Thank you.
Keeping up, because people are contacting whoever they know.
Yeah.
So please make sure now, you don't want to wait until the last minute. That's not a safe bet. The way we're planning is not a safe bet. So Debbie, do we have a cutoff yet for the vendors?
Actually, you can reach me up until the week of the event, since we don't have a limit space. And I probably have maybe 15 vendors right now. And I have approximately 3 food trucks, which includes the ice cream truck. And we have a mobile barber for the first time. And one good thing to remember, if you send me your contact information, I control, this is a master spreadsheet. So not only this event, I also schedule other events through Enough and some other nonprofits in the area. So I really would appreciate anybody want to reach out to me and get on that master list. Even if you can't attend this event, which we would love to have you, get on my master list and I will bug you to death. Send me your phone number and your email, because I like to communicate via text message, or you can call me. It's easier just to send a text message, and I don't do group text, so I won't bombard everybody with the group text. I will actually reach out to everyone individually.
So if you want to reach out to her on Facebook, you can send her a direct message on Facebook. I don't blame you for not giving that phone number out. I don't blame you.
Once I get your phone number, hello, Paulette. Once I get your phone number, then we can communicate via telephone, through text message. Yes.
All right, there we go. So one thing I wanted to ask you, I know that we're going to do the car show and the bike show. I know we're going to have Mr. and Miss Juneteenth. I understand also there's going to be some fun activities for the children. Is there anything that you can tell our audience about those events?
Well, and I do know we're going to have, I think, 2 bands, the Major League Band. I'm not sure, then I'm looking at Gary's draft agenda here. We're going to have an ambiance dance performance, Bencore All-Star set. Not sure what that is. Gary needs to be on the phone.
Well, yeah, that's Bencore Entertainment. They are amazing. That band is awesome.
Awesome. Okay, yeah. So both of those will be there, and we have a DJ, and there's some other activities for children. Like I said, we're going to have the color guard coming there to kick the presentation of colors. It's going to be a lot of vendor music, games, food, fun, everything. So I really encourage everyone to come out. This is the first time that we ventured down in King George. Last year was in Stafford. So I'm really hoping that everyone realized how much fun it was last year that can travel to King George and enjoy us there.
Yes, let me tell you, it is a beautiful location. You will not be disappointed. And I know there are a few other Juneteenth celebrations. We're not in competition with anybody. We're not in bad blood with anybody. This is the celebration that we are involved in, and we're going to do the best we can to make it a tremendous celebration. There was a portion of this celebration that I am really proud of. There's going to be a reenactment from the historic reenactment, by the 23rd Colored Troops. What they're going to do is they're going to be there in their Civil War garb. And they do a tremendous job at giving you some information that most of us didn't know about what they called at the time colored troops. As you know, many of them were segregated, but they had a tremendously profound effect on the Union side of the Civil War. And so there's going to be an enactment there. Let me tell you, I've seen this for the past couple of years. It is so informative. And to be quite honest with you, it's moving. And the members of that troop, even after the performance, they hang around so that they can answer your questions. It is almost like an out-of-body experience. I mean, there is just so much going on. As we told you before, the classic car and bike show, the Mr. and Mrs. Juneteenth, there's going to be an economic empowerment workshop. Yes. I mean, just tremendous things. Like we said, so far we have 3 food trucks that have committed. So far we have 15 vendors that have committed. We're looking forward to more commitments. There will be a STEM tent for young people. So those who are going to be dealing with science, technology, math, and those type of things, listen, it's going to be all there, and we're just going to have a tremendous time. Debbie, have I forgotten to tell them anything?
For those that also like, I don't know if you've ever been to the photo booths. We will have a photo booth there. I love playing around with those. So
wonderful, wonderful. That's going to be awesome. So for all of you picture geeks, I know my wife is going to be all on that one. You take so many pictures, like, girl, don't you know we know what each other look like?
I will be, I'm sure on Gary's site, he updated the flyer because we changed the time to noon. So we will be posting the revised flyer on Enough site. I will be sharing it on my Facebook page also. We're going to try to get it out, and we will be promoting the event. I know some of the vendors are like, well, how many people are you expecting? We are heavily promoting the event we're reaching out to all of the churches, all of the businesses in the area. We're posting flyers, signs. So it would definitely, we've been heavily supported by the fire department, police department down in that area. So it will be a lot of people. I'm expecting a lot of people. And yes, if you want to sit down, you need to bring your own lawn chairs, because we will not be providing any seats, even for vendors. We will provide the tents, but we will not be providing tables and chairs. So if you are a vendor and would like to participate and send your $35, we will provide the tent, and you bring your table and your chairs. And bring your lawn chairs, your blankets, or whatever, and make it a fun day. You can have a picnic once you grab your food from one of the food trucks and go through the vendors and have a nice picnic and enjoy the band and the music and all the entertainment that's going on.
Yes, let me tell you, it will be a more enjoyable experience if you have your lawn chairs, and if you got one of those 10 by 10 tents. That will be awesome. I am going to see if I can get a hold of a few. We may be able to have a few. But if you have your own, I would definitely suggest that you bring them. And Gary Holland, we hear you. He's on the road. Y'all, please forgive us. We know there were some audio problems. He's listening in, but can't join. Gary is on the road, and that coverage is going in and out. I think me and Debbie can hold it down for you, brother. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to this, Debbie. I'm really, really excited. We have so much fun playing for the community. Not only will it be fun for you, but it'll be very informative. When you talk about the economic empowerment, the STEM tent for the youth, and that enactment by the colored troops, man, let me tell you something. That is out of sight. And let me tell you, every time we have one of these events, let me tell you, for the people who may not be familiar with the food trucks in this area, man, oh man, oh man.
I'm telling you, the one that I have confirmed was one of the ones that was totally bombarded with. We had a Peace in the Paint event back in June. I think it was June last year. So believe me, you won't be disappointed with none of the food trucks. So bring your stomach and money.
Well, let me ask you this. Are you allowed to give us any of the names of the food trucks and or vendors that are going to be coming?
I would love to do that, but since this is the first time I've been on StreamYard, I'm scared to minimize my screen because I have my spreadsheet up.
It won't do anything. You've been about you'll still be on camera. I promise. Okay. I've been doing the whole interview.
You still see me?
Yes.
Okay. So I will name off some of the vendors that has confirmed. I have Ace, Amy Coupland Hardy. I have Slate Realtor, Bless Hands, Jeanette Holland. Oh, her art is amazing. Novansi Clothing Accessories. I have Joy Pearson Realtor. Kim Case for Candle Creations. Crystal Jones, the Miss Boss Bag Lady. Lindsay Dreyer Hair Care, Lula Hair Care. I have Sharonda Dorsey, His Image Creations t-shirts and totes, African accessories. They're going to have 2 tables. I also have Geared for Performance, which are scrubs. I have 5 Rings Financial, Becky Wagner. Better For You. I have books, Connie Robinson. Dominique, Mobile Barber. This is the first time us having a mobile barber. Ice cream truck, Micah's Ice Cream, Crystal King, Marcus Bevel's Soul Flick, I can't pronounce his name, Seafood. That's the truck that was extremely popular last year.
Oh, wonderful.
Dove's Shack Smoke Barbecue, Isaac Dove, and Mama's Soul Food Truck, Carter. So yesterday when I was, let me see if I could find how I can bring you back up again. Yesterday when I was driving around in Fredericksburg, I saw a food truck sitting in the parking lot. So I've been going around taking pictures of food trucks. And so I will be making phone calls this week for trucks that I found that I don't have information for. So please, yes, share the word. We need everyone to come out to make this a success. And if you came last year, you know how much fun was had, and all the entertainment and all of the tables. And yeah, go Debbie, go Gary. Gary, where are you?
Right.
I told Gary, I said, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. You got me on here. I have no information for you guys. But as you see, I love to talk. But I'm just super excited. Anytime we can do anything for the community, it's just an awesome thing to bring us all together, especially at an event like this, because back in the day when I was growing up, I never knew what Juneteenth was, because it wasn't something that was taught to us. And then when I really realized what it was and we start celebrating it, it really made a difference. And people in Texas were celebrating it, but not here.
Right.
And the federal government has finally recognized it and made it a federal holiday. So, I mean, that's just that alone just shows you how amazing this is. And, you know, everybody should be coming out and supporting. And what was done is really changed the lives of all of us. And we need to just come out and have fun and enjoy and celebrate.
Yes. Well, listen, I do have a little inside information on a couple of those vendors. Now, Army Copeland Hardy is going to be there. Mm-hmm. Now, she doesn't have a truck, but let me tell you, you talking about chef extraordinaire. She's going to bring a few of her food samples, right? Now, listen, I'm trying to tell you now, I'm a country boy, right? So yeah. we grew up with good cooking. So it's difficult to impress us. But man, let me tell you, when you get there, you better check out Army's table. And you better come early, because I guarantee you she's going to sell out. And the only thing you'll be able to do is look at the pictures of what she brought and see the crumbs.
Well, they better get there, since I'm there early and I'm helping set up. They better get there really early.
That's right.
I can eat it all. And
right.
Gary typed in the comments, we will have giveaways also.
Yes, we're going to have giveaways. Also, there's another vendor, Candle Creations by Kim. Oh my God, she makes the best scented candles. Man, let me tell you, she is bringing a full inventory. You talking about exotic scents. Man, she got CBD stuff, all kind of good stuff. I mean, she's got some, you know, I never thought that I'd be into candles, right? I never thought that. And when I first started, you know, getting these candles, I said, let me just buy a few just to support a business. Then I had to call her, hey, you got to send me some more of these, baby. Pack a box for me. So when I tell you the quality of vendors that you're getting there, you're going to have a taste of things, products, food, all that kind of stuff. And we've even got people coming up from the 757. So Army and Counter Creations, they're coming up from the Tidewater area to be a part of this. So this is just awesome. Hey, and Gary says that Major League Band is going to rock the house. Yes, Major League Band is going to be there along with the Bring Corps All-Stars. I'm trying to get Robert to come on with us now. I think he may be unavailable. He's so busy. Who knows what he's up to, right? But Doc Crossland says Mount Bethel Lane. Yes. Provide me more detail about which exit to take traveling from Fredericksburg. I will do that for you, Doc. I can't do it while I'm on the air, but I got you. I will make sure you know how to get there from Fredericksburg. I got you. Matter of fact, we'll probably put the information on one of the future flyers just for people who are having it. But I will tell you, you might want to tell all your friends, turn the GPS on your phone on. That will absolutely help you. Now, Debbie, do you have any information about the car and bike show?
No, Gary can maybe put in the chat, but I know we will be having a car and bike show there. Gary
A
can
classic car and bike show. So I
classic
gotta
car
tell
and
you,
bike
for all
show.
of you
Yes.
classic car buffs, you man, listen. I never had an appreciation for the classic cars until I got to this area in 2012. And I didn't know it was a big deal in this area, but it really is. So for those of you who want to see some absolutely superb, when you call them cars, it's kind of like disrespectful because when you see the quality of some of these, you have to call them automobiles. You have to enunciate all of the syllables.
Classic automobiles.
Yes, classic automobiles. That's right. And Gary told us that Hasmo Turner is going to organize it. Wonderful. Well, I'll tell you one thing. We're going to have at least one more of these information sessions because, of course, while you're planning and the closer you get to your event, things change a little bit. So as we adjust to the vendors, and there will be more vendors that come on, I suspect there'll be a few more food trucks that will come on. We're going to be getting the information to you, and we want to make sure that we rock the house with information about Mr. and Miss Juneteenth, about the car and bike show. I know many of you want to know about the STEM tent for your children. And like I said, it's going to be all kinds of fun activities for the little children. So don't think you're going to bring them out and it'll be nothing for them. We've got some fun activities for them also. Debbie, before we get off of the air, I just want to make sure that I didn't miss anything.
I think you covered everything. I just cannot express again. Please come out. We're going to have a dance floor. Oh my. So all you dancers out there that love to dance, come on out and show us your stuff.
That's right. Hey, Smooth, stop playing with us, man. I sent you the link. Come on, get on the air and tell these folks about it, man.
It's definitely going to be an amazing event. You will not want to miss it. And we're definitely going to have lots of giveaways. Come out and see what those giveaways are. They're going to be worth your time to come and get some of the giveaways.
That's right. It's going to be the ancient Chinese secret till y'all get there and see it for yourself. There he is, my friend.
Can't wait for you to participate. So
yes.
Again, I don't know if you can please one more time put up my email address so that people can reach out. And the vendors, if you are a vendor or a food truck and you would love to participate, reach out to me. Get on my master list so that I can keep you informed with not only this event and any other events that I'm helping to arrange. I'm hungry, so you talking about food. My stomach over here growling. All I'm thinking about is your table you just mentioned.
Yes. Let me tell you something. Woo! Y'all are going to see. When we finish with Juneteenth, they will know who Army is. Let me tell you.
Yes, bring your empty stomachs because the food trucks I have coming, the food is amazing. And I'm hoping to get more along with the ice cream and some other things. Oh my gosh. And I have to do a shout out because there is one vendor there. I bought one of her bags, a Chanel inspired bag when I did another event. I'm telling you, ladies and men, her bags are amazing. So we got so many awesome vendors here. The quality of their product, Jeanette's art. I mean, you will just be amazed at the talent and the skills that we have right in our community. So please come out and enjoy.
Yes, when you guys see Blessed Hands,
yes,
not just her artwork, but all of her products, her mask, her t-shirts, her hats, everything that Jeanette touches. She's such a creative force.
yes.
But let me tell you, man, she's nothing to play with. She has been invited to art exhibits out of state. This is a tremendous talent. I think that Debbie is correct. When you talk about the talent in this area, it is mind-blowing. Princess, I want to thank you so much for giving us that information. So for all of you who want more information about the King George Juneteenth Festival that we're having, that information is right here. Thank you so much, Princess, for listing that for us. I am going to put up Debbie Ullah's email address. That is for the vendors. If you're a vendor or food truck and you're trying to get that information to Debbie, please make sure you email her. I see you, my friend, Bishop George Thigpen. I can't wait for you to participate too. We are going to have an absolute ball. So I want you to know also it's going to be $35 if you are a vendor, right? If you're a vendor,
Yes.
and you're looking to put your table up, that will only cost you $35. If you could cash app that to $, shout enough 99, and make sure that when you cash app that you put either your business name or your name in that memo line, so that Debbie can have that on her master list. And it would be very good if not only you cash app the money, but it's best to contact Debbie directly. If for some reason you cannot get in contact with Debbie, you can contact Gary Holland or myself. All right. And y'all know I'm all over social media, Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and everything else. So there's 100 different ways to get in contact with me. So that is the vendor information up on the screen right now. I'm going to give you Debbie Ullah's email address, and that is debbieullah0@gmail.com. And yes, there will be giveaways, and you're going to have to come there to see what they are, but they will be worth your time. I cannot wait for the live music. Yes. I am a fan of live music now. Debbie, I'll tell you, my voice is nowhere near yours, right? My problem is I'm a tenor, but I really love to sing soprano, but I don't do it well, but I don't care, right?
Maybe we can do a duet. How about that?
Well, I might need to beatbox while you do the singing. My wife might throw a microphone at me. You might want to do a duet with her. That's the singer.
Yeah, I'll do a duet with her if she brings me some macaroni and cheese.
Oh, that's matter of fact. I'm gonna have her to bring some other goodies, but we're not going to say it on the air.
Okay.
So listen, y'all. I hope that we have answered your questions. Please be on the lookout. Make sure you go to this Facebook page. I have the information up. We'll be putting the latest and greatest information about this Juneteenth celebration on that Facebook page. Also, we'll be blasting social media with all of the newest flyers that will have all the up-to-date information. In the meantime, you can contact Debbie on Facebook through Messenger. You can contact me through Messenger. You can contact Gary Holland, who will absolutely be able to answer your questions and direct you in the right area. Now, for you business owners, this is a tremendous opportunity for you. $35 for a vendor table. Yeah. There will be hundreds of people who will come through here. So the opportunity for you to have face-to-face contact and make some money for $35, I wouldn't want to miss that. I wouldn't want to miss it. So we thank you. And Gary has a note for us. He said the King George Omega Sci-Fi chapter is volunteering all day. We want to give a shout out to those brothers. Man, listen, when you talk about doing an event of this magnitude, volunteers are key. So if you're interested in doing that part of it, if you want to be a part of this because you want to be a volunteer, we need people to help with traffic control, with parking, with setting up the stage, setting up tents and tables and chairs and breaking all that stuff down. We need all kind of logistical help. All right. And also, if you just want to donate money, listen, also to that same Cash App deal, shout enough 99. If you want to send a donation, make sure you earmark it for a donation. You can send that through Cash App to Shout Enough 99, and we will certainly appreciate it. Lord knows we will. Believe me, your funds will be used for something real good.
And we also will be sharing information on how to volunteer. There will be a link where you could register to volunteer, and all volunteers are welcome. We really need your help.
All right. Well, there it is. We have taken the 33 minutes of your precious time on this Sunday evening. Debbie, I thank you so much for being so informative. And Gary, I'm sorry that your cell coverage was so choppy.
Yeah, Gary set me up.
He set you up. Listen, my wife knows that anytime I take a meeting with Gary, I may come away with another title and another responsibility.
Exactly. No, but it was my pleasure.
All right, wonderful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you for your time. This has been fun. Please look forward. We will have at least one more of these informative talks about this tremendous celebration before we get there. Remember, Saturday, June 18th, at the historic Mount Bethel Retreat Center in King George, Virginia. That information is scrolling at the bottom of your screen. We cannot wait to see you there, whether you're going to come there just to be, have your face in the place, whether you own a business and you want to be a vendor, whether you're participating in some way, or whether you want to volunteer. Please let people know that it is free to the public. There is no admission fee. The only thing we're charging is the $35 for the vendor tables for those persons who want to sell their products and or services. All right. So until then, and yes, two realtors that I respect, Joy is going to be there, and Israel Muhammad with Slate Realty. These are two tremendous realtors. I know they're both competing for your business, but you won't go wrong with either of these people. I guarantee you, they do a great job for the community. So listen, until next time, Debbie and I are saying, see you later.
Thank you very much.
We'll be in touch.
See you soon.
Debbie, please stay in the studio when we get off the air, okay?
Most definitely. Thank you.
All right. God bless y'all. Have a great evening.
God bless.